Hey guys, check that out. 2 big slabs of catfish. Not cat anymore, this is catfish. Fresh from the river. So we got these right out of the San Antonio, and we're gonna cook these guys up and eat them. All right, man, so it's morning day 3. We're hump day today.
Hump day.
What do you feel about hump day? You feel hungry, right? But we got our big animal buster trap here. Not tripped. Untouched. You know what? That bar's not there. Oh, the bar's up top.
Yeah.
So yeah, the bar's up top. It's not tripped. We put another cage here because it's been tripped constantly. So we did that last night. A lot of guys, you don't realize what we're doing, but we're setting and checking traps constantly. So far, what we got? A skunk and a possum. That's it. Out of all our live traps.
Yep.
Right, and no big boon animal. We want that hog, but the hogs are not here. So something weird's happening. Definitely, and the fish aren't cooperating either, man. We're doing okay, but we're up against the wall, that's for sure.
Welcome to nature, man.
Welcome to nature. Doesn't show up when you need it. Bob was like, oh yeah, we're gonna have all sorts of stuff all the time, but
look at that pile of corn. That is tempting, man.
Yeah, there's a whole big pile in there, right?
Whatever comes by is gonna get in that trap. It's just not here yet.
Not here yet. We got our big giant one. We had moved back here by the feeder, and it's not triggered, so nothing in there.
Yep.
See, all the corn's still there. Nothing touched. Just dog food too. You see the feeder here. Corn underneath, nothing touched. So there's a couple traps back here in the woods. Now this looks good. We got another possum. That's interesting. If you're just joining us, it's the Wilderness Living Challenge. The goal is to not lose any body weight. So we weighed in 3 days ago now. We're morning day 3. Yeah, we got to live off the land. There's no rules as far as tools go, so we can live trap animals, hunt, fish, whatever, but the idea is not to lose any body weights. This is not a starvation challenge. Possum number 2.
Yeah, you are what you eat. You might be leaving this place possum, man. How many ways can we cook a possum?
How many ways? All right, man, one more trap up here. So the idea was to get an armadillo, squirrel, badger. Those are all possibilities, yeah. We already had a skunk. We didn't need it.
Not so much, yeah.
We passed on the skunk because it was only day 1.
Some bad quality skunk.
So, I mean, if you get a boot, oh no, seriously? You're kidding me.
Fried skunk. Skunk à l'orange.
Possum, not skunk.
Possum, I need more sugar.
You need more sugar badly.
Mulberries.
Yeah, that's the possum number 3.
Good thing.
How many possums do you want to eat? You're hungry, right? But you don't want to eat another.
I think 3 possums is a tall order, man. That's I think we can eat them. I think they'll work.
Yeah.
After a while, again, how many ways can you cook it? I'm moving slower.
You're slow, man.
Yeah, but
you're thinking slow.
Yeah.
100% slow.
You can definitely see that there's something happening, but I still feel fine. So as
you got energy. You got energy enough to move, but you feel all right.
Yeah.
But you don't feel like
you're not walking fast. You're not
sharp.
not doing anything very quick.
You're not sharp. It's a lack of carbs, and we're eating. Yesterday we ate probably what 3 pounds of berries, maybe more.
Probably more, because last night was. Yeah, I took care of 3 pounds of berries at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's your BM?
It's fun.
Yeah. What colors do it look like?
Mulberries.
Purple. It's just mulberries.
Mulberry sherbet, man. It's soft serve mulberry.
But that's what's in abundance right now.
Yeah.
You eat what's in abundance.
Yeah. We have all these other trees back here that are just full of fruit, and they're a week away, 2 weeks away, and it just kills you.
How good do you think you would do in a fight right now? With somebody full of energy, or with your former self? You'd lose, right?
I'd get one good shot in, and if I wasn't lucky, you know, it's over. Yeah.
You're
not gonna have an extended fight at all.
No, you against you 2 weeks ago. Your 2 weeks ago self is gonna win hands down. There's just something about not having the sugars, right?
Yeah, it'd be hard just to get an adrenaline rush past this.
Yeah, you need a nap.
Yeah, your body wants you to go to sleep.
It does, really.
Over and over again. Yeah. So until you're eating, just eat a little bit, fall asleep, try not to get eaten by the bugs out here.
So we got our 2 possums here on storage, and I was told, and it makes sense, if you leave anything on the ground, those fire ants start attacking anything on the ground. So it's really cruel to actually leave the animals down here on the ground, which, you know, to me doesn't totally make sense because I'm not from here. But the idea is we have there's a blind up here. We're going to throw the possums up in the blind, and the ants won't be able to get them, and it's nice and shaded so they're not sitting in the sun all the time. So I mean, it's the best way we can keep them, the most humane way anyway. Alright, so we're not going to cook that possum right now. I'm too hungry. I know you're too hungry. So what we got left is, we had to throw this in the fridge. Nothing keeps out here. We are staying, Bob's staying in his trailer. I'm staying in my own trailer at night. I'm not hiding that from anybody. We do want to camp out, but we're constantly moving around. We don't know where we're going to be next day. But we end up back here because this is like the most productive and the safest place aside from doing a big trip. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our leftovers here. We'll add our water. Like I say, we're getting this in jugs, and so it doesn't burn. And we're going to toss this on the fire. We're going to have a quick meal.
Breakfast.
That's breakfast. The leftover condor.
Yeah.
And after that, then we'll split roast the possum. But the thing is, maybe you don't realize the possum's going to take several hours. So gathering up wood, there's always a concern here. I learned this real quick. When you pick things up, you usually pick them up with your fingertips. Thankfully things aren't too heavy. But if you can see that, those are all fire ants. They all bite you. Kind of feels like mosquito times 10 with some poison in there, so they itch for a while. I don't react really badly to them, so thankfully.
Minute 1, see if you read things. We'll have to show you at about 20 hours.
Yeah.
Every one of them's gonna puss up.
Really?
You've got to drain that. Every single bite will puss up.
I don't notice. I've got bit, but I don't notice any puss ups yet.
Just wait.
Just wait?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not gonna do this then. I'm gonna show you guys what happens, but they're all over there. So you pick them up, they climb on your hand, and they just start biting. So every time you get wood, there's always a danger. They do clean up everything. You throw a gut pile down here, the next morning it's gone.
It's completely gone.
They drag it away. Yeah?
Yeah.
Take it off. So, I mean, their cleanup crew, our cleanup crew is a little different than that, but, you know, they're not cleaning us up. You can see I'm sweating like a pig already.
Still early morning, too.
Yeah. Yeah, but the firewood situation is all over the place. Like, we just grab it. Right here's a big pile we already got. We just drag it from down up the hill, and it's all bone dry stuff. Like, you think back home this would be like a piece of hardwood, you wouldn't burn that, but it's actually light. It's all dry, and that stuff's literally everywhere. If you don't mind crawling up there with the fire ants, you can get it all. You do got to be mindful of scorpions is one thing that can hide in the tree bark underneath the branches, the fire ants, and of course rattlesnakes is the big one. Yeah, hopefully get a warning before I come across one again. So I mean, they do a good job of giving me a warning, but sometimes they don't, right? So I'm super cautious when I'm anywhere off the beaten path or walking through stuff I can't really see, but I'll get used to it. I'm getting there. Getting there. So just finishing up the track check. Well, last trap, empty. If it sounds like I'm slurring my speech all the time, it's because my mind is not caught up, you know, to what I want to say. It's slow because I got no sugars, but I am trying to get what I need to get out there, let you guys know what's up as far as the situation goes. We are going to move these traps out of here. They're not functioning on what we need to do, so we got to pull them out. It's nice to have 2 possums, but we want to have some variety too. If we just eat possum all the time, it's going to get old real quick. I guess that's about it for now. Let's get some food in us. We can't buy a fish out of here. Can't do it. So we're having a hard time hooking up. Last night we came out, did some night fishing. We each had a couple gar on, but you know, gar pike, they got some strong jaws, and they don't hang on for too long. So I probably got them boat to shore, and then they spit up, got off. That was it. So this line here is wrapped. Oh, it's gonna give some problem, but it's tight. Tight. 100% wrapped. If we got a fish on there, We've definitely been losing bait all the time. Bait all gone every time. So it's Bob's saying it's just a matter of time, which is true. Look at this line, tight, tight, tight. Want to go for a swim?
Yeah.
Tight around the tree. Definitely got dragged.
That's all you, man.
It's me. Yeah. No, not today. Not yet. You got to get it out. They don't lose their tackle in Texas. Us, we bust off. Well, we don't have $30 worth of end line or whatever you got on there. $4? You going for $4? Yeah. Dude, we bust off like a $10 lure. This is season 3 of the Wilderness Living Challenge. You guys aren't familiar with the challenge? We weigh in, weigh out. We try not to lose any weight whatsoever. And we're in search for catfish or a turtle. And there's been a turtle out here twice. Actually, even yesterday. And we can't get it. It's stripping all our lines all day. We've managed to get nothing. And of course, you can't catch any fish if the turtle's stealing our bait. But we know it's here because we've seen it. So Bob's got the big man line out. And we got deer liver on there. That ought to work. Did you miss it once before? Did you have it on? You had it on, lost it. We want a turtle. That's a lot of meat. We need meat right now. Well, we need food right now. Put it that way. It doesn't have to be meat. It could be fat. That'd be good too. Turtles fatty? Oh, yeah. Are they? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's do it, man. Let's get her done. So Bob got snagged, and unlike in Canada, we just snap your line, like actually go in and get it. Pretty badass.
I did have something hooked for a moment. That's why I popped it. He grabbed it and ran. Twice.
Still no fish. Losing that catfish really hurts, man. Painful. So how long before things turn around with the fishing department, man?
It's the right kind of day.
Yeah? Sunny like this?
Yep. So when the gar are hitting, you pretty much just put up your tack.
That line over there was right tight, eh? Right tight wrapped. The bell was even knocked off, so it was a...
Something got it. Something was on
100%. For a long time, too. No bait.
What you got?
Turtle and a cat.
Need help?
Give me some. Nice little catfish.
Nice little catfish. Start the day out right.
Yeah, it's a good eater size. You want bigger, but that's only about a pound and a half maybe.
He's keeper size, barely. But look at that. A lot of your catfish are real skinny. Look at the meat on that thing.
Well, there's more meat on there than the crawfish we ate yesterday.
Oh, that's not hard. No. But look at that cat.
It's a good catfish, man.
Heck yeah. Another meal.
Another meal.
Come to Texas. You gotta eat some catfish.
So what's the easiest way to clean this sucker?
Take the head off and then go up the belly. So we want to get as much skin as possible. All that good meat. Some good meat right there, man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to some catfish meat, man.
It's definitely a different taste. Change the palate up. We've had several things that taste like chicken so far.
This one was dinging. Nothing right now though.
Give it a tug.
That one's moving over there too. That one's definitely moving. We got two, that one there.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah, there's some on this, Bob. Get this one.
Got catfish on the menu. Second one. Throw them over here on the coals here a little bit. And then a red-eared slider.
That's not a bad cat.
Not bad at all. That'll eat.
Wicked.
So, when you're hungry, you hold on to these pretty tight.
Are you hungry?
Oh yeah, for some catfish, different taste, different flavor, good fatty meat. Look at that. Look how much fat he's got on him. That's gonna be excellent. All right, so the cat, pretty easy thing. Each one of these fins, Has a nasty needle. And
you ever cut those off? Can you cut those off for me?
You can hack them off. Yeah.
You got your vice grips on
No,
it?
welcome to Texas.
Come on, man.
No, dude. It'll help you actually hold on to them because you can lock the plate. This is the big head, big piece of bone, and you can grip. Otherwise, there again, there's
another one up there too, right?
Spines everywhere. Yeah.
So what happens? What happens if I get one in my hand?
It starts stinging really bad.
But I'm not gonna die or nothing.
No. It's your body hates it.
I don't go to the hospital.
No,
okay.
no.
Okay.
So what you're gonna do is take your knife.
Yeah.
Back here you have this bit of bone spur.
Okay.
You cut back there.
Yeah.
And catfish have a lot of meat right here. A lot of people miss that.
Right.
So you cut in, cut up, cut back. You're gonna pull all that meat because all this is just bone, big piece of bone. But every bit of that meat right there, that's what you want. So take the head off, slit the belly, let's pull out some stuff. Maybe we'll get some, I don't know, some eggs or something.
You think my knife's gonna handle it?
You might have to use the big knife for the back of the head. Everybody's got their way of doing this. So I usually don't play around. I'll do all the stuff and then just hit the back of the head with a big, sharp, heavy knife.
Well, can we do that first so it's dead?
Yeah, knock them out.
All right, let's do that.
Absolutely.
I feel better about that.
Yeah.
And I know you guys feel better about that too. Look at the chunk. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a big chunk out of that.
Turtle grabbed him?
Yeah, it looks like a big scratch there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Happens. Wild River.
All right, man. Smash him on the head and then I'll take over.
Sounds good.
I'll do my best anyway. We skinned them last time.
He's out.
Okay. So.
Nope. You grab up there, man.
Okay.
A few nerves left. You want to lock on to that bone. Don't grab behind the bone. Grab the entire bone and lock on. Up underneath is the best way.
Underneath?
The belly. Just bring your hands up under until you get those two spines.
Dude, I'm gonna mess this up so bad.
No, man. Here. Okay. See how I'm doing this? Boom, boom, like that, and grab.
So
my hands are on the actual skull, and it doesn't give it all. But you can't grab back there. He'll just wiggle out.
Okay, well, give me a second.
The other part
I gotta
is
switch
put your entire thumb inside the mouth.
I gotta switch hands, right? I gotta have my left.
Yep. Folks are gonna laugh at this, man. But down here we'll get so many catfish. Catfish is just a way of life. And to get really good at it, keep your knife sharp.
Yeah, this knife needs to be sharpened.
It'll give some love here in just a moment.
Too much woodwork.
Yep.
Doesn't like the woodwork. Okay,
especially the type of wood we have out here.
Yeah. No, there's nothing soft about it.
Got any roe in there or anything?
Nope.
Nope. What's in the stomach?
Hardly anything.
Hardly anything. A lot of times we'll pull them up and they'll just be jam-packed full of clams.
Oh, this guy's pretty empty. I'll keep any of this. There's a swim bladder. That's fat, eh?
I don't know about that, man.
Yeah? I gotta try it. The river?
Might as well give it a try. Yeah, back to the river. We take from the river, we give back to the river. It'll be used within the hour. Something will benefit from it. Circle of life.
That's right.
There you go.
Swim bladder. It's really chewy, fatty mess.
There you go. Cracked right off.
Huh, there you go.
There's your cat head.
That's my cat head. I gotta watch this bike still.
Yep. So, let's get that cleaned up. That's a good pound or so of meat.
It's not a bad slab of meat. A few calories in there. Nice fatty meat too, right?
I'm excited about it, yeah. Yeah, I am excited about catfish.
The last time I ate catfish was season 2 of the Wilderness Living Challenge, and it was good.
Yeah.
It was really good. Like, that was good meat with the adobo.
Yep, I'm gonna show you how to do it Bob style.
All right, man.
Easy, simple.
I'm up for it.
Oh.
It's gonna be on the coals?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Don't even have to take the skin off.
Breakfast. Breakfast is served. Unfortunately, it's leftovers. It's not
cactus flavored. You can call it the Emery turkey.
Possum. Oh yeah, no, this is the bird.
Yep.
We got
and cat.
We ran out of cutlery, so we got spoons now. You don't mind?
A spoon?
Yeah. Well, you got my spoon. I need another spoon.
Getting fancy, man. You take a spoon. I'm just gonna pick at things.
Yeah.
I'll be a carcass picker.
All right, dude. So listen, we've got quite a bit of excess food here, but it's mostly lean protein, and it's dragging, man. We got some berries I kept from yesterday. We've had no time. We've been messing around with a turtle right now. That's going to be in a future video. Bob's my mind's fried, dude. You can't understand what it's like to have low calorie. And just eating this protein is not gonna help a whole lot. I woke up last night and I ate because I couldn't sleep anymore, and I actually brought my mug and the berries back, and so I ate in the middle of the night, and that helped. I actually fell back asleep, which is, you know, I don't sleep too well in these challenges, because you know that. I don't know about you. You've been up quite a bit, eh?
Last night was the first time I actually got sleep. I still woke up, needed water, had my fun in the bathroom.
Yeah, yeah, in the middle of the night, right?
Yeah.
It's a thing.
You go all day, no issue, and then you stop for a little bit. But at least for me, I'm losing weight. I am. We're eating all the time, but I'm probably down 3 or 4 pounds.
Yeah, I'm down. I know I'm down. I'm down because I'm hungry.
That first day, I kind of got us.
So these are wild onions that we collected yesterday. We left them in a pot of water. Couldn't put them all in the same time, so we are going to extend our meal as long as we possibly can. And these bulbs got a lot of sugar in them, and they add some bulk to the meal. They don't end up all bunged up. It's just lean protein. There's not a whole lot of fat left in this carcass. It's pretty much been leached out already, but I'm not gonna throw it away because it is a ready meal. The body keeps taking everything I give it, so give it some more. It's a good handful of bulk in there, man.
It makes a difference, and onions taste so good. They make everything taste good.
Rescue soup, man. This is rescue soup. Rescued it, make use of it. Alright guys, how do those look? Big fat cats. Not a real cat, not like the last time we ate cat. This is catfish right out of the San Antonio River. Big slabs. I'm really looking forward to this, the fresh meat. We're gonna throw them right on the coals. So it's primitive style cooking. Real easy, real simple. Bob's gonna show me how. Oh, that is hot.
Yep.
Man, you don't realize how hot that is. Man, that fire is so hot compared to what we could get in Canada. I mean, we'd have to have some really super dry hardwood, but I can't even film over there right now. It's so hot. It's hot within like 2 feet, and the coals are dragged back 2 feet past that. It's just the ash. It's ridiculously hot, so I can see how that technique will work real well. I mean, it'd be a bit of a chore for us to build up a bed of coals like that, but they got dry wood absolutely everywhere here. You know, I'm sweating like crazy. It's humid, but the wood is just bone dry. So this row, decided not doing it primitively, because if we do it primitively, we're probably going to lose everything. So we're going to do it non-primitively. We're going to boil this. But you know what? That's going to be the fat that we want. Right there. That's it.
Put it up nice. Catfish is so fishy, man. So most people around here, they cornmeal it, fry it up. Well, we deep fry everything down here.
Yeah.
But just fresh catfish, yeah, this is the way to do it. Get that real flavor in there.
If it looks like we're just eating everything on site, it's because we are. We're hungry. We're eating everything that comes across our path, man. This is all food to us, and we can't afford to pass anything up. We can't pass it up. We're starving. It may look like we're in high spirits, but we're dogging it.
Yeah, this is normal. This is effort.
We're dogging it. We're hungry. So any calories is a calorie. I don't know how to put it any other way. It's hard to keep the meat on the bones. So I'm feeling it. The challenge, if you don't know, it's a survival challenge, but it's more than that. It's wilderness, it's wilderness living. It's you can't lose any body weight. So we weighed in. We're on day 3 right now. We weighed in 3 days ago in the morning, and we're on hump day today. We're halfway through, and we're feeling it, man. But hey, we haven't gone hungry. I mean, we haven't gone with an empty stomach. We're hungry, but we haven't gone empty. We've eaten pounds and pounds of food. So these are cactus something or others.
Tuna.
We call them cactus tuna?
Yep.
So they're the flowering head, yeah?
Yeah, it's got all seeds inside of it. They're still forming though.
Right, so we collected these a couple days ago, and I haven't had the stomach to do it anymore, but I think I got to pound some more calories in there. So, you know, basically it's pretty easy to collect. You just put them on a skewer, but you can't touch them because there's the, what do you call them, glockheads?
Glockheads, just
Glockheads?
horrible. Yeah.
Glockheads. And they get in your finger. I don't know, I demonstrate this, and they're not so bad. They're not very
tiny hair
pleasant.
thorns.
So, there you go, a little, I'm gonna show it up against my shirt there. You can see that little needle there. And it's, when you pull them out, I've actually got a little hook or a barb in there. I show it up against my shirt there. That one I didn't put in too far. Sometimes they break off in your finger, which is not very pleasant. So they give you a nice itchy sensation, and if you don't burn these off with a hot flame and toast them, once you eat them, you can actually get them stuck in your tongue, which sounds worse than it actually is. I've had a few in my tongue, and it's not nice, but they do work themselves out a lot faster than when you have them on the tips of your fingers. So we're gonna throw these guys on the flame a little bit and try to burn them off.
Burn the hate off.
Burn the hate, and you can see them, I don't know, you might be able to see the woody parts just...
They turn red and glow off.
Yeah. But if you don't have a flame and you try to do it on the heat, it just doesn't work. So these are the old ones that were on the cactus.
Yeah.
These are what, 1 year old?
Last year's, yeah, never got eaten. So they stay on the plant, and they're not as sweet, but the sugar's there.
So there's still some glockheads on there, but they're kind of dried out by now. But if you open it up, it's red. Red on the inside, and the actual seed is in there. And it's a little bit sweeter, but I don't find it super sweet. And you can eat that without cooking it. That's not bad.
Get you going? Each one's a little different.
And Bob recommended spitting the seeds out, but I won't. Something about eating too many of them?
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna eat 4 pounds of those things, they're gonna block you up. But if you can crunch them up, sometimes the seeds will actually mash. Each plant's a little different, man.
So it might be something to actually cook these up a little bit. But there you go, we just eat the inside.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat the skin.
Yep. Our catfishers are ready, man.
Alright, we gotta get this off.
Yep.
Alright, the time to eat.
That's a big piece of meat. Skin and fins off, and then we put the adobo over that beautiful white, that meat right there.
So you can't eat that skin. I mean, you could eat that skin, right?
I wouldn't do it.
Why not?
No, it's just...
It's got to be full of fat, though.
Right up next to the pig, right? You can just right up next to the skin eat it, but catfish skin is just...
What's wrong with it?
You can go for it.
You know I'm gonna eat it.
Chew it up. Chew it up.
There's nothing wrong with that skin.
To each his own, man.
It's a little ashy. That's got to be pure fat, man. Why would you? You can't give that stuff up. You gotta eat that. Look at that crusty business. It's got ash in there and everything. You know ash is good for you, right?
A little bit. Super alkaline, right?
Gonna help with my digestion. Or so I've heard.
Most people don't know ash. Ash doesn't really have a taste. Don't have a problem eating ash. It's not bad.
You know what you just said, right? You didn't have a problem eating ash.
Like when I make bread in the ash and stuff?
He's not cooling in, is he?
I'm not.
You need some more berries.
I don't know ash. She...
You get it yet?
A girl named Ash? I don't know. I don't know. My brain's not working. Not following you, man.
We'll leave it at that.
Canadian humor.
The skin's good. I like the skin. Even with all that ash in it. It's a good piece of ash.
All right. Day 3, we're there, man.
It's a little chalky. What's that about?
What's chalky?
The ash.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna eat this with the adobo. Get some of the meat. All right, man, let's do the eggs first. Yeah?
Eggs are good.
Pile of fat. It's like straight up. It's like well, it's roe. If you ever seen roe, you know what roe looks like. It's like a yellow.
And we hard boiled these pretty much.
Bunch of eggs. Yeah, I mean we should have paid more attention to this. Yeah?
I'm eating the heck out of them, man.
It's good.
It's starting to rain.
I'm gonna show you guys what these look like here.
It's like cornbread with a catfish tang to it.
Does it taste like catfish?
It's got a, maybe I'm just smelling it, but I'll eat it. Not bad.
I gotta get a good proper
Cornbread texture.
Proper focus on there. There you go. So it's like I don't know, man. Hard to describe.
It's grits, man.
All right, let's give this a go. I've had fish eggs before.
Mm.
That's really good. It's got the texture of cheese. It's got a buttery flavor to it. Creamy, buttery flavor to it. Tastes like chicken egg. A touch. And it's got a touch of fish flavor. All mixed into one.
You could definitely tell it's catfish. Catfish egg.
But that is full of calories. Absolutely packed full of calories. If we ate that all day, we'd be fine. But it's only a couple bites. That's really good. I recommend the roe. So we got our swim bladder. It's it looks like just a chunk of fat, really. You know, Bob says he doesn't eat them, so.
Never have.
Never have. He says it's just a chewy mess or something or other.
Well, it's just.
What did you say?
It's just one of those weird things like Teflon, like a, yeah, like a balloon.
I still got egg. The eggs are sticky. It would taste like the walleye swim bladders. It's pure fat. Because you got to think about what a fish uses the swim bladder for. To float up in the water column, up and down. So it would make sense to make it a fatty thing because fat floats.
That's not my favorite.
Doesn't taste bad.
It'll eat, yeah.
That's flavorless to me. A little bit of a fishy taste, but entirely edible. Very fat-like, very fat-like. Nothing wrong with it. It's all edible. What do you think, Bob? Edible, but not incredible?
Meat's meat.
Meat's meat.
I'll eat it.
Fat's fat. Pound that back. How come we only got 2 catfish? We gotta work harder on the catfish, man.
Yeah, but it's still handfuls of meat.
Oh, it's awesome.
Make yourself sick on this stuff.
I think this is my favorite meat so far, to be honest. It's really good, really good.
I liked that cat at first, that leg. It was good.
You like the cat leg first? That's
yeah.
your best?
And then our emerald turkey leg. The leg was good.
You like that one?
I like the leg, and then this just changes the complete flavor palette. So this is, you could just shovel this in. And you're talking about you can only eat so much of certain foods because the flavor just gets to you. Right now I could just take handfuls and just shovel this stuff in. It's that good.
I'm demonstrating that technique.
Mm-hmm. A shoveling technique. Very technical.
You're actually right. Like I would agree with that. You can totally just keep eating this stuff. There's no reason.
Sick.
Until you're sick.
Yeah.
It must have a lot of fat in the meat. I think your body knows. You know, a lean, like we're done with that bird. Like the bird leg was good, but the
breast was hard to eat.
The breast meat we couldn't eat. Because your body says that's enough lean protein. You can eat more fat, but don't do that anymore.
We forced ourselves. We ate it.
Yeah, we ate it. You're filling up on stuff your body doesn't eat anymore. The episodes continue. We're only on day 3 of the Wilderness Living Challenge. Go check out Bob Hansler. He's going to be adding a pile of extra information on top of what I'm already covering. So go check out Bob, and make sure if you're just tuning in right now, go back and start from the beginning. This is a whole series. We're living off the land. 100% of our calories are coming from nature. It's really too bad that the turkey season's not open. There's got a gobbler back here. Hey guys, I'm back in Canada and I've been doing a pile of editing. I want to keep this video series rolling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to release a video every Tuesday and every Friday. This is going to be going on for about 2.5 months. I have 19 episodes in total. So what I'm going to ask you to do is support the channel. What I want you to do, if you can, is please watch the video entirely from the beginning right to the end. YouTube is tracking all sorts of data in their algorithm, and what they want to see is a high watch time or retention time. So if you guys can do that and you like the series and you want me to continue doing that, that's one small way you guys can help. Leave lots of comments down on the bottom, not just one but a bunch of them. That helps. Of course, hitting the like button is super easy, you can do that too, and sharing it. If everybody shared it to 5 people, it would get big really fast. And lastly, if you want to support it monetarily, you can buy a t-shirt. I'm hoping to get some more t-shirts up. If the t-shirts are available, I'll provide a link. If not, you can always offer a PayPal donation that will come directly through me. To me, you can also hit the sponsorship button. It's a new feature that YouTube has added. You click sponsor and it's a monthly subscription. So I think it's $5.95 or something like that. And ongoing supports the channel. So guys, I hope you enjoy the series. If you guys want me to continue doing this, you want me to go to other different places, let me know. If you have access to land, you know, private land, and there's a lot of hunting, fishing, opportunities, trapping, that sorts of things, and you want to invite me up and a guest or a couple guests, let me know. Shoot me an email for that. I do not always get to all the comments to do my best, but if it's an important thing, like, hey, you want to hook me up with some land and you've got it ready to go, let me know. So I'd like to explore and open different doors and avenues and see where this YouTube thing and the survival wilderness living thing takes me. So I would definitely welcome some offers of getting into new lands all over the world. So let me know.